Sandtroopers.com. Never imitating, always innovating, bringing you the latest coverage in the Star Wars galaxy.
Welcome back, troops. Today we'll be taking a look at Nicanus Tassu from the Geonosis packs. They're going to be hitting Target stores late October, according to our Hasbro presentation at San Diego Comic-Con. He's featured with Count Dooku in the 5th set, and or the 5th pack, however you want to put it. He's kind of interesting. I was looking up, trying to find some background story on him. I learned through a couple other websites that he was the Jedi most famous for tossing the lightsabers to Anakin and Obi-Wan in the Battle of Geonosis. So I went back and took a look at that, and then I went into some of my favorite search engines. Most of that's at StarWars.com or the Wikipedia, and it was weird because I Googled this guy's name, and it came back, who the hell's Nicanus Tassu? No, seriously, just kidding, and not to rip off too many Joan Rivers jokes. This is an interesting figure, and we're going to take a look at him real quick in the nitty-gritty and see if he brings balance to the force of your collection. Come on, troops. Let's check him out. Okay, troops, let's take a look at Nicanus Tassu here. Now, if you look real close, I believe the body is from the Mace Windu figure that we've seen from time to time over the years. There's a space for the lightsaber to go in there, but as you see, there's nowhere on, the handle this one doesn't come apart. So, again, this is a recycled body. Very nice looking head sculpt, though. There, you take a look at the profiles, you can see the hair on the chinny chin that they put on there. That looks really cool. Nice job overall on the head sculpt. I was very, very impressed with it. Another thing though here is you get we've discussed this in previous reviews, where the saber handle may look a little bit oversized, but it's fairly decent to get them to pose with it. I'm having a hard time here simply because the camera's rolling, but there it is. It doesn't look that shabby. I think it would have been cooler to have him include 2 lightsaber handles, because that's what we saw him chucking away in the short clip that he was in the movie. But he has all kinds of articulation all over the place. Head, you could take the head right off and make all kinds of different customs and things like that if you wanted to. A lot of detail in the boots. It looks like they tried to get some silver on that boot, but yeah, that looks really nice. Moves all over the place, knees bend. He's got everything you need to pose him in any kind of action scenes. Even though the guy had less screen time, it was just, I don't even know how to put it into seconds, but it was very, very brief. Nice figure though, and I think you guys will most definitely want to add him to your collections, because he'll help make a great Battle of Geonosis scene. Overall, guys, is this one you absolutely have to have? I think so. Briefly looking through the assortments, the 2 packs for these sets, they got a new Shaq T that looks really nice. There's a Rodian Jedi. We haven't seen that character done. I believe he came out in a 3-pack, 05, 06, something like that, but it looked like a newly done sculpt anyway. He was kind of frozen in that same pose when we saw him before. Is it one you gotta have, or is he going to make you happy? I don't know. I think probably the person that'd be most happy is Episode 2 crewman Nicanus Tassu, who the character was named after. He was a crewman on the set. You talk about lucky. And I did mention the screen time was very, very limited. Let's take a look at how limited. It's right here. I pulled it up. Up, 2, done. He had that much screen time, so it's very, very brief, right as the Jedi and the droids are running at one another. That's the only place I believe he is, and if he's somewhere else in there, I sure, all the action, I didn't see it. And let me also point out that this figure did not have his robe. He comes with a robe, even though he wasn't seen with a robe. There's a robe in the 5th, set, And and also the samples that are out there on eBay now do include the robe. So if you were looking, you can head for eBay and grab them if you want to get them early like I did. Until next time, I'm Darth Spice Troopers for the original Imperial, sandtroopers.com. Come join us as we're going to be setting up our battle station at Chicago Comic-Con in Rosemont, Illinois, immediately following Celebration 5, the week afterwards. And then we'll be in September at the CC, the Chicagoland Chicagoland Entertainment and Collectors Expo. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Come out and join us for a weekend of unity and brotherhood, and we hope to see you there. Until next time, united we find. Peace.